What's up, Sly?
Mombasa is a coastal town in Kenya, East Africa. It is also one of the most beautiful places to explore on the continent due to its location on a coralline island in a bay of the Indian Ocean, with numerous beachfront hotels that appeal to travelers in search of sun, sand, and surf. And its Arab, Indian, and colonial European heritage make for a wide variety of sights to see. Before Mombasa became well established as an important port for trade across the Indian Ocean, the general area has long been the site of settlement inhabited by Bantu-speaking people who engaged in farming, fishing, and local trading.
We're almost here, Mapembeni.
Welcome to Mombasa.
Thank you very much for welcoming me to the beautiful Mombasa. So guys, as you've heard, we are in Mombasa, and today the activity for the day is to explore the Moi Avenue. We are going to know more about the Moi Avenue and the famous landmark over here. So if you are already impressed by what you've seen, why don't you just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. Yes, you are going to enjoy today's video. It's just going to be a walkthrough, through the street of Moi Avenue to, let me not even spoil it. Let's go. Although they have matatu or in Ghana here, just as they have in Nairobi too, tuk-tuk is the most common, cheapest, and easiest mean of transportation over here. So you can see me right here in the tuk-tuk. But tuk-tuk is the motorcycle with 3 tires. Yes. So guys, we are currently at the Mombasa Tusk, also referred to as Mapembe ya Ndovu or Mapembeni, or you can also say Mapembe za Ndovu, which is a Swahili word for elephant tusk. Now let's go into the history behind this monument. The Mombasa Tusks were originally constructed in 1952 by the British administration of the colony and the Protectorate of Kenya, commemorating the visit of Queen Elizabeth II to the city. Made of wood and canvas, they were erected on the Kilindini Road, as Moi Avenue was then called, which led to the Queen's residence at the Mombasa Yachting Club, or better still known now as the Mombasa Club, situated next to the Uhuru Garden. The monument quickly became a local attraction, with companies and local residents advertising and making announcements near the Tusk.
Mombasa. This is the most popular place here in Mombasa.
There were originally just 2 tusks over Moi Avenue, which was then a 1-lane road. However, it later expanded to 2 lanes and a new set of tusks were built in 1956 by the municipal council. Another reason for the refurbishing was the visit of Princess Margaret to the region in that same year. A few meters away from the site of the original monument, the 4 new tusks, 2 over each lane, are made of weather-resistant aluminium. The tusks coincidentally form the shape of the letter M. And you know, M stands for Moi, M stands for Margaret, M stands for Mombasa. Yes, so you can add any M to this today and it will make sense. If you're watching this and you know any M that will make sense today, please drop it in the comment section. But then, we have some tourists over here. Let's get closer to them and find out the countries they are from. One of the tourists just told me he's from Japan, but he doesn't look like a Japanese to me.
He don't look like Japanese.
Not all
It happens like this?
Not all who live in Japan are Japanese.
Is that?
Not all who live in Japan are Japanese.
Okay, maybe you live in Japan, but you're not Japanese.
That's right.
I understand. He looks like Japanese. He looks like Japanese. But 3 people look like Japanese, 3 don't look like them. Yeah.
Now, one of my biggest culture shocks is seeing more Musungus in Mombasa than Nairobi. You know, Nairobi is the capital city. That's where the biggest airport is. And so one would expect more Mzungus over there than here. But yeah, there are more Musungus here than Nairobi. And for those who don't know what Mzungu is, it's a Caucasian. Somebody, or we call them white. I don't know if their color is white, but a Caucasian is known as Mzungu.
So guys, let's walk on the street and see what they have over here. This is the Tusk. Before it was just a wooden one, but now it is no longer wood. This is an elephant, and this tusk you see over here is the symbol over here. So let's walk along the street and see how it looks. Beautiful building. Now let's go to the garden and see the garden around it. I don't know why they have it over here. I'm sure they know a lot of people who actually come here to This is a cannonball, an old weapon used back in the days. There are a lot of birds chirping over here. Oh, they are not birds. Okay, bats are also birds. But I got surprised. Oh, these are bats and a whole lot of them. Wow.
The landscape over here makes the place so beautiful. Look, very calming. There is even a water fountain over there, but not functioning. Imagine if this was functioning.
They need to revamp this place. It has the map of Africa over there.
Uhuru Gardens. I've never seen this many fruit bats in my life. They were in the thousands.
There are so many bats, like thousands of them. Thousands of bats over here. See, people come here to sleep. You can just bring your mat, your chair, what have you. Meanwhile, they already have some lovers bench and stuff already here. But if you know by the time you come it will be full, or you're not cool with that and you want to bring, you're not cool with that and you want to bring your own stuff, it is allowed. Yeah, so we are right here. Let's walk along the street. Now this is Mombasa. You're welcome. You can tell these buildings are very old. This was built by our colonial masters. I'm not happy calling them like that, but that's the truth. They were our colonial rulers. Okay, that sounds better. Development Bank of Kenya. Look at the building. Yeah, that building looks very modern. It looks very modern. The one behind the Total Energy. I can cross now. These buildings look old, you know, and I think the down has been shut down, has been closed for renovation. Yet people are passing here. So this place must really be very, very beautiful in the 60s and 70s, because even now they look very beautiful. Just imagine when they were all new and all of that. Guys, I'm still on the street of Mombasa. It's really hot over here, very hot. Not hotter than where I came from, Qatar though, but yeah, if you are coming from Nairobi and you experience Nairobi weather and all of a sudden you are in Mombasa, you are definitely going to say it's really hot. And so it's very, very hot. You can see my face, very oily and sweaty. Focus on yourself. People come and go. Because these people said focus on yourself. People come and go. So if you want to be listening to people, you will be where you are without progressing. Meanwhile, they will come, they will go. So yeah, Tuk is advising you, focus on yourself. People come and go. You can use that information however you want it. For me, I've deduced something from it. It's now up to you. Look at that. That looks like an old church over there far away. Okay, Holy Ghost Cathedral, Mombasa. That's Holy Ghost Cathedral far away over there. Still here bringing to you live from Mombasa. Beautiful matatus. Move on. Ooh. This is Snoop, Tupac and Nipsey Hussle. Pac and Nipsey. Look at that. That's T.I. and Lil Wayne at the back. T.I. on the side, Lil Wayne on the back. Democrat. Plug and play. Plug and play. And now we have Young Weezy over here. Young Weezy. T.I. and Weezy. Bitcoin is a game of winners and losers. Bitcoin is a game of winners and losers. Look at this street, it's very beautiful. That's a beautiful mosque at the far end. Very beautiful. Oh my God. So there you have it. So it's almost rush hour here, and everywhere is getting busier and busier. By Muslims, so you are definitely going to hear some of this, because that's a mosque over there, and it's time for prayers. I don't know what time it is. I don't have my watch and my phones on my bag, but I'm sure it's something after 3 or 3 o'clock. It's past, I'm sure. So let's cross the street. Yeah. This is the mosque where the prayers or the calling was coming from. Harry Boy, Manchester United fan. Business must run regardless. I've made this green and white again after I've given them chance to move. Go far ahead of me, I've made them again. I don't want it to look like I'm deliberately behind them, so I need to overtake them and go. Juma Center. I need to run. This runabout is very busy. This part of Kenya, the Mombasa is very busy with churches and mosques because it is the coastal area. And those times they used to travel with Nipsey. Those times they used to travel with what? No. So guys, I was recording and my battery died. I don't know where I got to before the battery died, but I just changed it. So yeah. I hope it didn't stop. Back there. Nikki, do you mind? Beautiful. Tom and Jerry. Zima le gari kata kupiga.